Hello then folks, welcome back to Glory Hunter. One trophy is in the bag, but today, a big task. The Champions League final in our first season against Barcelona. Let's get into this. I'll never get bored of it.
It's wearing a bit thin.
You're wearing a bit thin. Goodness sake. Hello then folks, welcome back then. Champions League final day has occurred. It's upon us and I'm excited to see how we do. I say Champions League final day, it's in 5 days. I thought I'd do a build-up, the run-up to the final. We'll see what happens before that. Some big injuries probably going to hit and ruin everything. I can't wait. But also, you can see I've started us here. And my personal assistant, Richard Thornton, I didn't even really know I had a personal assistant. But Dickie Thornton's here and we're loving life. We've got Fair Play Club of the Year. So there's another one. Tick that one off. And in the Manager of the Year shortlist, I actually voted for Inzaghi, Simone Inzaghi. Lazio won the league. He did a really good job. I thought it was only right to say well done to him, so we did. We voted for him. And that is because Lazio have won the league by 4 points, beating Milan and beating Zebra. I mentioned last episode we were pretty much sealed up into 4th position in terms of the league positions. Roma, Napoli, Atalanta, they remain in Europe next season as well. 64, 65, 63. Don't know why I said it in that order. And we're on 74. We're very much the middle club, aren't we? 6 points separate these guys, 2 or 3 points separate these guys, and we're just in the middle of all of that, just not really knowing where we sit. But we'll take Champions League qualification. Of course, if you win it here, then, well, that's going to be quite the season. We've already wrapped up the Italian Cup. It's whether we can do one better and now win the Champions League. Right then, 5 days to go. The countdown starts now. A Barcelona scout report has come in. I didn't really need to see this, and I don't know if Suarez, Griezmann, Messi, Arthur, Frankie de Jong, Busquets, Albram to TP, Case, Tomato to Stegen. There's not a weakness there, is there? It just makes me feel a bit uncomfortable. Viewers, 5 players on international duty. Who's going this early? I should say there were 3 league games at the end of the season. Parma, Lazio, Napoli. Drew 1, lost 2. So they went really well. We could have been a little bit higher up in terms of our points tally, but yeah, we just sort of crumbled against them. I say crumbled. Napoli a decent side away from home. Lazio top of the table, they beat us, and a 1-1 draw against Parma. After the high of the cup final, I can kind of expect and explain. Riochi's been trying to force them either way. Don't do it now. Just wait and come in. Why do they always do this before the final? I'm disappointed. I've no reason to be concerned. Everyone just needs to relax. Why is he doing that? There's the injury we were worried about. Sensi, 3 to 5 days with a bruised thigh. I think he'll be out, but he could be on the bench, but I don't think he'll ever feature anyway, really. Brozovic is sort of that first player to bring on ordinarily. And here we go. We're practicing penalties. We're travelling. We're having a team preview. And here we are. 11 bits of news before we get into it. I don't know why I'm creating this tension for myself. I just don't need it, really. In to seek further Champions League glory. Of course, they've won it quite a few times in their history, but they've not done it in 10 years. So it's time to try and bring it back. One thing we do know is that Liverpool will not retain. They have been knocked out. All right, hold a team meeting before the cup final. Now, this went well before the cup final, the Italian cup final, so I think we say the same thing. I'm proud of you all for reaching the final. Well, we obviously want to win it. There's no grand expectations. Enjoy the occasion, and they're loving it again. This is terrific. The mood has risen for a few of them, but most of them don't really seem to care. Danny Graham, Champions League final, viewers. Champions League final. Danny Graham. The words you didn't think you'd hear when you started watching episode 1 of this series. Champions League final. It's so stupid. Martinez has been linked to the move to Chelsea. Now, unless I'm becoming Chelsea manager after this, I don't think I really want to let him go. So I'm going to ignore it. Especially before the Champions League final. I don't want to feed into the narrative of players leaving. All right then, folks, here we go. This is the lineup that we're selecting. This is the team I think is capable of stopping Barcelona in some fashion. Well, let's hope so anyway. Handanovic in goal. Skriniar will be at the back with Godin and the Fridge. What a back three it is. They've got the job of stopping Suarez, Messi and Griezmann. Lazaro one side, Asamoah the other. 2 fullbacks that have been sublime all year. Milinkovic-Savic will play alongside Barella, who's really been the surprise package of this season. He's performed really, really well across the entire season. Phil Foden, of course, came in on loan and has done really well since appearing for us. Lukaku and Martinez, that's a duo that finally seems to have sparked a little life into one another, and they will, of course, start then up front leading the line for us. On the bench, Barbosa, Brozovic, Sanchez, Gagliardini, DeFranco's there as well, and Danny Graham also makes his place. So there's a chance for us here, gang. I just hope we can do the business. Champions League final. I mean, I'm not. I've got to be honest, gang. My honest feelings here. I'm not expecting to win it, but you never know, do you? And there's the lineup. That was the predicted lineup that they sort of showcased before that. Their bench isn't massively strong. They've got a few players there that are dangerous. Rakitic, Dembele, Arturo Vidal's there. Elena, who I know is dangerous too. But I mean, in terms of changing a game, no Danny Graham. So Barcelona, they might... Imagine if he scores the winner and then they want to sign him. That'd be amazing as well. I reject all bids, obviously. But here we go. I keep saying it because I'm a bit shocked. Passionately go for this. Champions League final against Barcelona. Do it for the fans. Let's see. Can we bring it back to Italy? Oh, my word. And I'm going to treat you all here, viewers, as well. I'm going to play this in 3D. As the games begin then, that was it. Wow, what a beginning, viewers. What a start. First 15 minutes, quiet. Not much to speak of, but a messy corner to kick things off. Swings it in towards the back post. Cleared away. PK's going to deal with it. We're in director cam here. I don't like it. We're going to switch to TV. And the match stats, I'm going to need them on the page somewhere. Do you know what? I'll just look at them when they appear in the middle. Barcelona then, on that side, we've got these little arrows everywhere. They're annoying the life out of me. As the ball goes all the way back to Semedo. What? Can we get rid of these arrows? Ah, no, not this. Semedo, right side. The arrows have gone as he's gone all the way to that corner. Swings in a delivery. Headed clear by Skriniar. But Sergio Busquets is going to get there first. And now Jordi Alba. And I've got to think one big ball over the top. And Martinez could be in. But Jordi Alba, he's raced forward. And he's bagged. And what a finish it is as well. Jordi Alba's first goal of the season. Are you kidding me? From left back. He's trundled his way through. And he's found the back of the net. I'll see it from a slightly raised angle now. As I can't quite believe he did it in such a fashion. He just sort of waltzed his way through and then finds that top corner. What a goal. 60 minutes in, we're behind. I actually prefer that height. We're going to go a little bit higher on ours, I think, as well. I'm such a novice at 3D in the final of the Champions League. Brilliant. So 1-0 down. Hopefully we're not too affected by it, and hopefully the next big chance potentially falls our way. Frankie de Jong's picked up a booking. I mean, a red card. We've had a few games this season where red cards have changed games, and it would come in handy if he was to be sent off at some point and they go down to 10. As this first half is racing away from us a little bit. Whether I make changes or not, I mean, I'm not overly uncomfortable with going in at half-time at 0-0. Sorry, 1-0, but they've got a throw in. Jordi Alba on that side. We'll zoom in a little bit. We're quite far away. Sergio Busquets and Jordi Alba combine again. Ball played into the centre, this time headed away by Godin. And maybe a chance for us to break for the first time in the game. And a massive ball from SNF. This is the goal I was talking about. So Lautaro Martinez, he's in to equalise. Martinez, oh, he's just pulled it wide. He's just pulled it wide. I thought it was it, viewers. I thought it was a goal. There was a space there for us, and I mentioned it before, that's the moment I think we might have our best chances. Big ball over the top, the pace of Martinez. Half time, it's 1-0 to Barcelona though. Show me something else in the second half, viewers. We need something massive here, viewers. Well, you're not responsible, it's fine. Take the pressure off yourselves. Martinez and Lukaku, it's been quiet so far from both of them. Barella's been quiet as well. Asamoah, it's one of those games, we've had a few of them in this season, where we had them in the league quite a lot, where we've struggled to really get involved. I'm going to make a strange change. Baragi, I'm thinking Baragi for Asamoah. We'll keep it as it is for now. Of course, we've got players to bring on that can make the all-important difference. And in normal circumstances, Danny Graham would not see the light of day. But the way Lukaku's playing right now, I'm not sure. Jordi Alba, he's got a free kick. He's whipped it in. It's a devilish delivery. And they've hit the crossbar. Goodness gracious me. Arthur Rise's highest. And we get it away. I've not seen Phil Foden touch the ball yet, and I'm going to make a bold move now. I've played this a few times. We're going to play it again. Lukaku's coming off. Foden is getting replaced, and two strikers are coming on. One of which you're very familiar with, folks. The other, you're kind of familiar with. Barbosa's going to play forward. Danny Graham's going to play in the centre. We've done it a few times. We've got one more change remaining, but I think the rest of the lineup sort of picks itself. I just want to try and be a little bit more clinical when we've got the ball, and now we've given ourselves a few more options, especially with these full-backs getting forward. Balls into the middle, they're going to be dangerous. A few players booked in the centre of the park as well. We've got to be careful. We've got to keep our discipline. And 65 on the clock. At what point do you go more attacking, Ben? I think now. I think 20 minutes to go in the Champions League final. You'll regret it if you don't. Jordi Alba, though, with a corner. Whipped in. towards goal and over. And we don't quite concede another one, which is okay. Barcelona, as you'd expect, a lot of possession, a lot of chances. We need to start being a bit more bold here. What do you do though? How do you go more bold in this sort of system? Play a 3-4-3, bring both players to play wider. I think you do. I mean, it's a bold system against the Barcelona side that we know are extremely capable, but we've got to sort of gamble. 15 to go. Is there going to be a moment for us? 10 minutes left. We're going to have to start going more direct, up the tempo more as well. Focus play down the wings. A little bit more attacking width to our play as well. 10 minutes to go. Is there a chance for us, game? There's a highlight, but we've not had a single attacking highlight. And this speaks of the power of Barcelona, really. We've come this far, but we so far can't do anything. Is there an opportunity for us to win this back? They're finding more space now. There's options in the middle if they can find them. But actually, Suarez and Skriniar, well, there's been a little bit of a calamity there. Back to Handanovic, who clears it away. Are we going to get to the ball first? Are we there? We are there. Okay, Lautaro Martinez. Back to Lazaro now. And is there going to be a chance for us to equalise? 5 minutes to go in the final. Is it there for us? Lautaro, massive ball in. Barbosa scored! Is he onside? The 3D took a while to catch up to it, but he has. Gabriel Barbosa has made it 1-1 with 5 minutes to go. What do you do now, viewers? Do you sit back and defend it a bit, or do you go with the momentum of the last 5 minutes? Look at this ball from Lazaro at right back here. You almost don't see Barbosa. We had no idea. I didn't know where it was going to. On the volley, strikes in. This is why I play in 2D, viewers. That's why. Oh my God, we're seeing it for a third time. I think he's onside. Anyway, they're going to show us lines that we can't. So we don't know if he's onside or not, but we know the red line is the attacking team. And what a finish. And a highlight straight after the goal. Barcelona now rocked. Is there going to be 2 minutes of mayhem as we're trying to press Barcelona? What a moment. Barbosa, oh God, Messi. Like the first time we've really seen him on the ball. He's dangerous. Inside to Suarez. Not like this, surely. We've just equalised. Don't take it away from me. Arthur blocked. They're not done yet. Busquets. Oh, goodness. I hate it. I am hating it. Handanovic, big clearance, kicks it up the field. Not very well, it has to be said. A really poor kick from Handanovic, and they're through on goal. It's Lionel Messi for Barcelona. He's pulled it wide. Do I bring the fullbacks back? That's the only thing I'm thinking. Oh my God, 87 minutes, chance. I mean, at 1-0 down, I thought it was over. He's gone for a Rabona. Oh, are you kidding me? SMS has just gone for a Rabona cross in this point of the game. Are you joking? I really shouldn't be attacking here. This might be in vain now, but Messi drives forward again, shoots from distance. He's done that twice. He's rubbish, that Messi, I tell you. Two heavyweights of football on the pitch. Lionel Messi, I mean, Asamoah's struggling big time. And we're going to go to extra time. Baragi's going to come on. I thought about making the move earlier. This might be a mistake, but I'm pulling these boys back. We're leaving ourselves too open. Little bit of time, but it's over. Extra time. Oh my God. I can't believe we're going to extra time. Gabriel Barbosa, you little wizard. Not the striker we all thought would have the big impact, viewers, but a striker that's had an impact regardless. Do I go for them a little bit? I'm wondering if I should try and rile them. This is no longer... What do I say? It's time for everyone to dig in and give everything you've got left. That's all I can say. They've gained confidence. First half of extra time. Here we go then. Oh, goodness gracious me. Danny Graham's looking nervous. I don't really blame him. On a 6.4, not having his best life. But what I'm going to do actually with Danny, so far I've had him on a support duty. I'm going to get him a little bit further forward. We're still playing quite a direct style, but I think it plays to our favour with the amount of possession Barcelona have. They've made changes. Baragi then. Throw in. We've got to try and win this. I don't know if we're going to get there. Barbosa brings it down beautifully. Danny Graham in support, but Barbosa takes it on his own. Gabriel Barbosa, what a run. They've left him alone completely. Oh, Ter Stegen keeps it. I say keeps it, pushes it behind. Goodness gracious, there's a corner at the end of the first half of extra time. Is this to be the moment? It's been whipped in by Lazaro. We're not there. PK gets it clear. And we're going to get that. I mean, this could go to a shootout. Second half of extra time. Oh my God. The drama, viewers. The bloody drama of glory hunting. This is only the first year. Lazaro, free kick, played in. Who's under it? Godin. He heads it down. Godin! I've scored! Godin has done it! Against one of his Spanish rivals from Atletico, Diego Godin, in his third of the season, and we lead the Champions League final. I'm shaking it. What is happening? It's dots on the screen. What a ball in from Lazaro. Godin, what a leap. And I don't know what Ter Stegen's doing, to be honest, but we're winning. We're winning. Oh my God. Year one. Surely not year one. Hang on, Ben. What are you doing here? 7 minutes to go. There's only one thing to do. I've run out of substitutions. Danny Graham, auxiliary, ball-winning midfielder. A jack of all trades. But a ball-winning midfielder. Oh my God. 7 minutes away from wrapping up the champion. Are you kidding me? Viewers, I can't believe Godin scored. Right then. Just sit. Shut the doors. Go Italian. Shut the doors. Time's ticking away. I can't stop looking at the clock. No highlights, please. We don't need any. The time's going. The time is going. There's 50 seconds left. Oh my God, I've won it in the first season. It's over. Inter Milan are Champions League winners. I can't believe it. I cannot believe it. Danny Graham playing his part, but... What? Oh my God. We've won the Champions League in the first year. I mean, not to say I won't try and win it again, but what? When Jordi Alba scored that goal after 17 minutes, viewers, I thought it was done. I thought this is going to be like 4-0 Barca, and I'm just going to be gutted. But then I was thinking, I've got 19 years to keep going. I can't believe it. Congratulations, lads. I'm happy with your performance out there. Enjoy the success. These are the moments you'll remember forever. I mean, I don't know what to say. I know it's just a video game, but I don't do this. And when I suggested Glory Hunter as a series, people were like, "Why are you doing this? You are the worst person." And I agreed with a lot of them. And now I can't get over it. I can't believe it. I genuinely can't believe it. He's got a Champions League winners medal. What? I'm sorry, I'm just like... I make a lot of jokes and I do a lot of silly things. But to have the season I've had, we've not even been that good in the league. Like, that is baffling. And to win a double, the money's good. To win a double... Holy shit, viewers, is what I'm thinking. Godin and Lazaro could do with the rest. You can have 3 months off, boys, honestly. The Interboard, delighted with the win. Zhang Steven he's chuffed. He's chuffed. You look at the competition history, it was 09-10, they last won it. And then 10 years later, I'll tell you now, gang, I say a lot, if you enjoyed this, drop a like on it. But actually, this episode feels like more than that to me. If you've got friends that play Football Manager, maybe they don't watch it, this is the moment to say to them, there's 15 episodes of this, or whatever it is, 15, 16 episodes so far. Tune in, see what you make of it, see if you enjoy it. Don't tell them anything, don't spoil it, but introduce them to Football Manager with this first season with Inter, because this has been a ride. I'll bleep that, I think, because that's a bit more harsh. But oh my word! I can't believe it. I genuinely can't believe it. I was hoping we'd win it in the series. I thought it'd be tough. I always think the Champions League is the toughest. I mean, it's obvious, right? It's the toughest thing to win, no matter who you are, because there's always 6 or 7 teams that could win it. But we've won it. We've won it! Inter Milan players in the Dream 11, Handanovic, Godin, Lukaku in there as well. We'll do an end-of-season roundup, I think, to just talk about everything that's gone on and the possibilities of where we go next. Maybe that's a big decision now. Because we've wrapped this up early and I've got to win Serie A, the question is, can I win Serie A next year? And I think without massive investment, which now, with the way the money looks, it's much improved. Like, the success we've had in cup competitions has helped out big time. We'll have to maybe consider it. But that's going to bring us to the end of this episode. What an episode. This, for me personally, this goes down in like a top 5, top 10 Hall of Fame episode ever for me. Like, this is... That's what I am right now. I'm lost. Yeah, if you enjoyed it, I hope you did. If you want to see more, watch more. I will love with care. If you're not to mention until next time, goodbye. I am lost for words.